Welcome to Stoic Thoughts, your destination for wisdom inspired by ancient philosophy. If you are in search of helpful teachings of Stoicism and the profound insights of Greek philosophers, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and share this video with fellow seekers of inner peace and knowledge. Ever wondered how ancient wisdom can transform our modern lives? Picture this. A life where every challenge is met with unwavering calm, where inner peace is a constant companion. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." In today's exploration, we dive into 8 practical Stoic practices. Number 1. Morning meditation, a Stoic practice for inner peace. Morning meditation is a powerful Stoic practice for inner peace. It helps us to clear our minds, focus on the present moment, and develop a more resilient attitude. When we wake up in the morning, our minds are often filled with thoughts about the past and the future. We may be worrying about things that have already happened or that we have no control over. This can lead to anxiety, stress, and unhappiness. Morning meditation helps us to let go of these negative thoughts and to focus on the present moment. When we are present in the moment, we are more likely to be aware of our thoughts, feelings, and actions. This allows us to make better choices and to live a more meaningful life. To practice morning meditation, simply find a quiet place where you will not be disturbed. Sit in a comfortable position and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths and focus on your breath. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. When you are finished meditating, slowly open your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Start your day feeling calm, centered, and focused. Meditation was an essential practice for living a virtuous and happy life. They taught that meditation could help us to develop the cardinal virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote extensively about the benefits of meditation. He said that meditation could help us to see things as they really are and to live in accordance with nature. Number 2. Gratitude. Journaling, a Stoic practice for a happier life. Gratitude journaling is a Stoic practice that involves writing down 3 things you are grateful for each day. It is a simple but powerful practice that can have a profound impact on your happiness and well-being. The Stoics believed that gratitude is essential for a happy and fulfilling life. They taught that when we are grateful for what we have, we are more likely to be content and at peace. Marcus Aurelius wrote about the importance of gratitude. He said that gratitude helps us to see the good in everything and to live in accordance with nature. To practice gratitude journaling, simply find a time each day to write down 3 things you are grateful for. It can be anything, big or small. For example, you could be grateful for your health, your family and friends, your job, your home, or even just a cup of coffee. Once you have written down your 3 things, take a moment to reflect on why you are grateful for them. How do they make your life better? How do they help you to be a better person? The more you practice gratitude journaling, the more you will start to notice the good things in your life. You will also become more content and at peace with yourself and the world around you. If you are looking for a way to improve your life, I encourage you to start practicing gratitude journaling today. It is a simple practice that can make a big difference. 3. Stoic affirmations, a practice for inner strength and resilience. Stoic affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself to help you develop inner strength and resilience. They are based on the Stoic philosophy that we can control our own thoughts and emotions and that we can accept what we cannot change. Stoic affirmations can help you to: Number 1. Develop a more positive mindset. Number 2. Increase your self-confidence. Number 3. Improve your emotional regulation. Number 4. Reduce stress and anxiety. Number 5. Increase your resilience in the face of adversity. Number 6. live a more virtuous and meaningful life. Here are some examples of Stoic affirmations. Number 1, I am in control of my own thoughts and emotions. Number 2, I accept what I cannot change. Number 3, I am focused on the present moment. Number 4, I am grateful for all that I have. Number 5, I am virtuous and wise. Number 6, I am strong and courageous. Number 7, I am kind and compassionate. Number 8, I am living my best life. How to practice Stoic affirmations. To practice Stoic affirmations, simply choose a few affirmations that resonate with you and repeat them to yourself throughout the day. You can repeat them silently in your mind, or you can say them out loud if you prefer. It is also helpful to write down your affirmations and place them somewhere where you will see them often, such as on your bathroom mirror or on your fridge. This will help you to remember them and to stay positive throughout the day. The Stoics believed that our thoughts and emotions are shaped by our beliefs. They taught that if we want to change our thoughts and emotions, we need to change our beliefs. The more we repeat these statements, the more we start to believe them. And as we start to believe them, our thoughts and emotions will start to change. Number 4, negative visualization, a Stoic practice for resilience. Negative visualization is a Stoic practice that involves imagining the worst-case scenario in a given situation. It is a way of preparing ourselves for the possibility of negative events and developing a more resilient attitude. The Stoics believed that it is better to expect the worst and be pleasantly surprised than to expect the best and be disappointed. By imagining the worst-case scenario, we can desensitize ourselves to negative emotions and develop a plan for how we will cope if something bad happens. To practice negative visualization, simply choose a situation that you are anxious about or that you think could potentially go wrong. Then, take a few minutes to imagine the worst-case scenario. What could happen? How would you feel? Once you have imagined the worst-case scenario, take some time to think about how you would cope. What would you do? What resources would you need? It is important to note that negative visualization is not about dwelling on the negative. It is about preparing ourselves for the possibility of negative events and developing a plan for how we will cope. The Stoics believe that negative visualization is a way to prepare ourselves for the inevitability of adversity. They taught that by imagining the worst-case scenario, we can desensitize ourselves to negative emotions and develop a more resilient attitude. If you are looking for a way to improve your resilience and reduce your anxiety, I encourage you to start practicing negative visualization today. It is a simple but powerful practice that can make a big difference in your life. Number 5, VirtueBased Living, a Stoic practice for a meaningful life. VirtueBased living is a Stoic practice that involves striving to live a life in accordance with the cardinal virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. The Stoics believe that living a virtuous life is the only way to achieve true happiness and fulfillment. Each of the cardinal virtues is important in its own way. Wisdom is the ability to distinguish between good and evil and to make sound judgments. Courage is the ability to face our fears and challenges head-on. Justice is the ability to treat others fairly and equitably. And temperance is the ability to moderate our desires and to live a balanced life. When we live a virtuous life, we are not only living in accordance with our own nature, but we are also living in harmony with the natural world. We are also more likely to have strong and healthy relationships with others. For example, wealth can be good if we use it to help others or to improve our lives, but it can also be bad if we use it selfishly or if it leads us to become attached to material things. The Stoics also believed that virtue is the only thing that is within our control. They taught that we cannot control external events, such as the weather or the actions of others, but we can control our own thoughts, emotions, and actions. If you are looking for a way to improve your life, I encourage you to start living a virtue-based life. It is a practice that is rooted in Stoic philosophy and that has been used by people for centuries to live better lives. Number 6. Acceptance, a Stoic practice for inner peace. Acceptance is one of the most important Stoic practices. It is the practice of accepting things as they are, even if we don't like it. Acceptance is not about giving up or resigning ourselves to our fate. It is about acknowledging that we cannot control everything and that we will face challenges and setbacks in life. Acceptance is important because it allows us to let go of negative emotions such as anger, frustration, and resentment. When we accept things as they are, we can focus on what we can control and take action to improve our situation. The Stoics believed that acceptance is essential for a happy and fulfilling life. They taught that when we accept things as they are, we can let go of negative emotions and focus on what we can control. By accepting things as they are, we can let go of negative emotions and focus on what we can control. If you are looking for a way to improve your life, I encourage you to start practicing acceptance. It is a simple but powerful practice that can make a big difference. Here are some tips for practicing acceptance. Number 1. Identify what you can and cannot control. Number 2. Challenge your negative thoughts. Number 3. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It is a practice that can be used to improve our focus, concentration, and emotional regulation. Mindfulness can also help us to develop a more Stoic attitude towards life. The Stoics believe that mindfulness is essential for living a good life. They taught that when we are mindful, we are more likely to be aware of our thoughts, feelings, and actions. This awareness allows us to make better choices and to live in accordance with our values. There are many different ways to practice mindfulness. One simple way is to focus on your breath. Sit in a comfortable position and close your eyes. Pay attention to the rise and fall of your breath. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. Another way to practice mindfulness is to focus on your senses. Pay attention to what you see, hear, smell, taste, and feel. Notice the sensations in your body. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your senses. You can also practice mindfulness throughout the day by paying attention to your activities. When you are eating, focus on the taste and texture of your food. When you are walking, focus on the feeling of your feet on the ground. When you are talking to someone, focus on their words and facial expressions. By practicing mindfulness, we can develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. We can also learn to let go of negative thoughts and emotions and to focus on the present moment. If you are looking for a way to improve your life, I encourage you to start practicing mindfulness. It is a simple but powerful practice that can make a big difference. Number 8. Stoic Resilience, a practice for bouncing back from adversity. Stoic resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity with grace and composure. It is a practice that is rooted in the Stoic philosophy of accepting things as they are and focusing on what we can control. Life is full of challenges, and everyone will face adversity at some point. But the Stoics believed that it is not the challenges themselves that cause us suffering, but rather our reaction to them. When we react to challenges with anger, frustration, and resentment, we only make things worse. But when we react to challenges with Stoic resilience, we are able to bounce back quickly and come out stronger on the other side. Stoic resilience is a powerful practice that can help us to live happier and more fulfilling lives. By developing Stoic resilience, we are able to bounce back from adversity quickly and come out stronger on the other side. They taught that the only way to be happy and fulfilled is to be able to bounce back from adversity. If you are looking for a way to improve your resilience, I encourage you to start practicing the tips above. It takes time and effort, but it is worth it in the end. And so, as we draw the curtains on this journey, remember this: the essence of these Stoic practices lies not in complexity, but in their simplicity. They are whispers from ancient minds, guiding us to find peace in the present, strength in adversity, and gratitude in our daily lives. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, it's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. Let these practices be your guide, not just to learn about, but to live by. As you embark on your own Stoic journey, may you find solace, resilience, and enduring peace within. With that said, thanks for joining us today. Until next time, stay peaceful and resilient.